Salut Thierry. Comment ça va? Ça j'arrive. Faut chercher à boire. Écran PC. Attends 2 petites secondes. Hop. Écran PC. Attends 2 petites secondes. Voilà. Ça va et toi? Chaud. Il fait chaud. Très 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 chaud. Ah oui, je t'enverrai normalement le colis à partir du 19. Donc ce sera peut-être... Attends. C'est pas de conneries. Tuc, tuc. Euh, Soit mercredi 20 ou... Non, oui, mardi 19 ou le 22. Dans ces jours-là. De toute façon, je te tiendrai au courant. Je te tiendrai au courant de toute façon. Parce qu'il faudra que je te dise quand je t'envoie le mail pour que tu choisisses l'endroit où le récupérer. Enfin, le point relais où tu peux le récupérer. Ce sera plus simple. Mais ce sera à toi de choisir. Je te laisserai le choix. Comme ça, tu prends celui qui est le plus proche de chez toi, quoi. C'est pour que c'est plus facile. Puis voilà. Putain, il fait chaud ça, mais un peu plus. Bon, alors aujourd'hui, on va tester le nouveau FLV. Donc FLV, pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas, c'est des jeux interactifs. Donc des jeux avec des vrais acteurs. Des jeux à choix, donc du jeu, quoi. Et celui-là, il est un beau streamer, donc vous pourrez choisir les choix. Après, m'aider à choisir les choix qu'on doit faire et tout. Et celui-là, il est en français. Enfin, sous-titré du moins français. Que l'autre, le précédent, il n'était pas. Malheureusement, il n'y avait pas encore les sous-titres. J'espère qu'ils vont le faire parce qu'il a l'air pas mal. Et celui-là, je sais pas ce qu'il vaut, c'est dans un hôtel. On verra bien. On verra ce que ça donne. On va le lancer. Ah oui, il est aussi compatible 4K. Enfin, pour le 4K, il a un petit DLC à télécharger et il est compatible 4K. Bon, je vais quand même revérifier les paramètres si tout est correct. Ouais, ça c'est bon, ça aussi. Mon streamer va sélectionner, ok, c'est bon. Ok. Et ben on va pouvoir se tester ça. Voilà le tarif. Faut qu'il rame un petit peu quand même. Attends, je vais voir un petit peu les paramètres. Il me semble que ça rame un chouïa. Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de régler autre chose? Non. Ouais, ça c'est la police. Désolé. Hop. Non, bon, il n'y a pas moyen. Donc, ok, on va détecter. Bon, qui est cette femme? Un détective? La mère de la fille? En tout cas, elle cherche quelque chose. Hein.
Miss Bisley. I'm afraid not.
Ah ouais, carrément. Ah ouais, nous autres travail.
Oh shit. 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 Oh, I mean, oh my dear. Oh my dear.
Bah ouais, tu la drogues et puis après tu as peur parce qu'elle tombe dans
I'll
la
grab you this. You have my conviction.
You don't know me, but I've found you. It wasn't easy, seeing how you've never met, but her words were persuasive. Once I tracked you down, I went back to her, but she was gone. All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed. I'm going to make sure she's all right. If there's any part of you that cares for your daughter, you'll come too. Signed, R. Price, Private Investigator.
Right, well, this is it. The Isle Tide Hotel.
Donc on peut récupérer des objets aussi. Ouais, ça la lettre. Ok. Alors ici, vous voyez, j'ai pris le mot streamer, donc pour ceux qui veulent jouer avec moi, bah, vous pouvez choisir les choix. On a 3 choix ici pour l'instant, donc vous pouvez, pour ceux qui veulent, m'indiquer votre choix. Hein. Ici, on doit lui poser une question. Auriez-vous une fille? Que savez-vous sur l'hôtel? Combien je vous dois? Oui, c'est un taxi, c'est vrai qu'on pourrait lui poser combien on lui doit aussi, c'est peut-être un peu plus logique. Moi, je partirais quand même sur combien je vous dois parce que vu que c'est un taximan, il n'était pas censé savoir que je suis détective ou un truc de enfin, détective policier ou pour quelque chose comme ça, parce qu'on ne sait pas encore qui on est nous. Hmm.
How much do I owe you?
No, forget it. Look, besides, the old toll takes care of anybody getting there. I've always wondered about that place. I reckon a receptionist would probably take any old piece of paper as an invite. I just never had the balls to try. Still, just getting close. I don't know, it means something.
D'accord. Faut la trouille de rentrer dedans, dans l'hôtel. Ok, ça veut te dire? Jolie bagnole. Une clé.
Are you, hey. Never mind. Just,
Et l'horloge n'a pas d'aiguille, mais elle fonctionne.
Excuse me.
Bon, ben là, on n'a pas le choix. Attendez. On n'a pas le choix dans un jeu de choix, c'est beau.
Welcome back to the Isle Tide Hotel. If only for our final night. I trust you had a pleasant term, Miss Ray. My apologies. I mistook you for somebody else. How may I help you?
I want a room.
Head grew heavy and your sight grew dim, sir. Well, I'm afraid our rooms are not for booking. May I suggest trying a hotel? I'm sure there must be one nearby.
Veuillez voler un badge. Si je réponds que je suis en tant qu'invité, il va pas comprendre parce que je viens de lui dire que je vais donner une forme. Attends, t'es quoi? On top quoi les gars? On le sudoit ou on vole un badge? On lui dit tout simplement la vérité, mais ça je pense qu'il n'en a rien à foutre. Je suis doyer si ça pourra servir de tout en colère. On va tenter. Tenter de voler un badge, on verra bien. Vu qu'il est aveugle.
Right. I'll be off then.
Very well, sir. Happy hunting.
Thanks.
Hey! Go! On est bien dans la merde. J'aurais peut-être dû le soudoyer. Ah! J'ai l'oreille fine. Et tu en tout. On commence par hop, chambre 10. Allez, Mélissa. Ça recommence. Pas les chambres du fond. Quand il vient en redescendant, on peut un milieu. Hein. C'est pas petit d'ici là.
Melissa.
Pas vu. On rentre.
It's 5 o'clock at the sound of the tongue as we prepare for the... Excuse me, listeners. We have an unexpected guest. You are live at the Tide Hotel. Please state your message. I apologize, ladies, gentlemen, and those between. Perhaps you have a suggestion for the show?
Maybe it could be a little more upbeat.
Outdated in approach is the latest report. But staying current must come with innovation. Perhaps more American-style broadcasting.
Ouais. Tu peux barrer une machine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know there was somebody.
J'ai trouvé tout barré encore.
You think it's easy? Well, it's not. I have been trying for the last 2 hours. 2 hours! Trying to put that lipstick on and it keeps smudging. They tell you to change, but they don't prepare you. They don't tell you how to feel. I can't go a whole term without. It's not about that, George. It's about what's inside, George. It's about the core, Georgie.
Oh, tranquille. Il va flotter, tranquille.
You don't know me, but I found you. That's what I wrote in the letter. On Price.
Your price?
What did you expect?
Oh, jeez.
Bet myself a bottle of Bushmills you wouldn't show. Heard you were never around. And people don't change. So figured it an easy bet. Those who do, you have to watch out for. So why are you here?
I'm here for Eleanor.
What, have some newfound fatherhood? Or looking to make
Yeah, I came, didn't I?
Makes no difference.
Well, why did you write the letter?
In case something happens to me, at least someone would know where she is.
Tu as trouvé. Ouais, il va demander où on est parce que là, c'est l'hôtel des Barlots.
What is this place?
They have your daughter. That's all I need to know. I asked around before I got here. People stayed tight-lipped. Even the locals. Even for cash. Whatever's going on has got folks scared. Or loyal, like I've never seen. Unlike you. The guests are getting together downstairs, dressed in these. I'm going to get one, go down there and find out who has her. And if you don't show, I won't be surprised. Doubt she would either.
What does yours do for a living?
Accountant. Boring. London-based, so the commute's a nightmare.
You can settle down next time.
Do you sweat much?
Got newfound respect, mind you. Didn't get promoted once. Bloody bunch of tossers.
Told you so. And you said I was whining. I hope you learned something.
Yeah. It's never subtle. It's obvious where they're looking. Right here. Bloody off-putting.
Good evening. I'm Mr.
And Mrs.
Harkness. We hope you have a great, swell night.
Have you signed my petition? I'm Jordan Hemlock. You may have heard I'm arguing the etiquette, so it's ergo rather important.
Well, I've been here since '69 and they've never changed a word. What do you think of my mask? Suits me. Am I right?
You don't know me, but I found you. It's got you right off. Stop shaking like a teenager's wrist. Guessing these aren't your average guests. There's a lot of them. Not sure on their choice of robe, though. What's up with you?
Just nervous.
We'll find her.
That's what I'm nervous about. Not sure how to explain to her where I've been all these years.
grapes are not harvested from thorn trees, nor a fig scattered from thistles, for they yield no fruit. Peel comes before the fruit to protect it, but that shall not be so on the swell. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so too shall this tide, the taste of life. To reach the fruit, we must first cut away the peel. Simul justus epicator.
Good afternoon, Verse. Nice to see our body. Hope you all had a lovely time. If you're new or would like reminding, the 9-chapter etiquettes can be found in your rooms or on the notice board in the lobby. It is my pleasure to introduce the Grand Elect.
We are who we say we are. Praise be to Dr. Aniston, founder of the Tide and seeker of the core.
Praise. Praise. Praise.
First we have taken the measure of each other. Now comes the fitting. Bring forth the new verse. Give us your name.
Christopher.
Give us your name, and we will change it. Give us your suit, and we shall swap it. In the giving and the changing, only the core will remain. And in the core, purpose.
I've changed my mind. Sorry. I don't want to do this. I was talked into it. No. Please. No.
Before we embark, does anybody wish to shed guilt for the term?
Last term, I practiced as the priest. I found it hard. I confess, I turned to drink. And I got a tattoo.
Etiquette 7 has been broken. To impart manners, your choice of suits for the coming term shall be halved.
Forgive me.
You are already forgiven.
I committed a crime on the previous term, which verse 37 was arrested for.
Etiquette 4 has been broken. To impart manners, your suit shall be chosen for you. You are already forgiven. I too wish to shed. The whispers you have heard of a young girl are true. chosen by Dr. Aniston himself for this deviation of etiquettes. She will be presented to all at tonight's swell celebrations. A hearing for all. Until such time, we shall proceed from the measure to the fitting.
Bienvenue à la secte. Oh bah la FNAC ils vont se prendre ils sont prioritifs PayPal. Et j'ai envoyé un dossier à deux services de consommation en Belgique, et puis voilà. Ça ils seront pour la prochaine fois.
I'm not related. Lack of cause for concern said I barely knew her. But I know what she's going through. Can't rely on them anyway. Called on your ex as well. She reckons Eleanor ran away. Flashed me some note Eleanor left, but I didn't buy it. Lucky I spotted the hotel card before she did.
Ouais.
She also didn't believe Eleanor would have hired me to find you.
Surtout celui-là avec 4 balles, c'est la série limitée.
So here I am, stuck with the only one who barely knows
Look,
her.
I get it.
No,
Parce que t'as fait des chansons en plus dessus.
Eleanor may have been taken, but to her, you've been missing a lot longer.
What will they do with her?
You shouldn't be thinking about that. She won't be. She's thinking of home and her own bed. And what picture they used in the papers. How she's going to thank everyone for looking. And how the only way to stop her face itching from all the dry tears is just to cry some more.
Sounds like you know the feeling.
Ouais.
Question is.
Ouais, à ce prix-là, oui, c'est une réédition. Bah oui, c'est béton. Parce que l'original, je crois qu'il est à plus de 100. J'ai vu passer une fois, il était à combien? 110 ou 120 euros, je crois.
See her in the cute red mask? That's the cleaner. Caught sight of her upstairs. She's got to know where Eleanor is. Housekeeping's always a good source. Or the big fella. Dorman's bound to know where she's being kept. Probably carried her in. That's what I'm here thinking. Could try sweet-talking her, but he'll need more persuading.
Il y a quelques mois, il était à 75 euros sur la FNAC. Donc quand je l'ai vu à 4 balles, je me suis dit, on va le prendre. Ouais, on va déjà s'occuper de lui, parce que lui c'est un gros casse-couille.
I think you're right. He must have seen something. Let's get him.
This is your idea, though. You've got to be prepared. Quick.
Ouais. J'avais dit quand tu vois le machin, quand tu vois le molosse, pas sûr que ça marche.
Hey, who am I? No? Kurt Russell in Big Trouble Little China? The bit in the wheelchair when he falls off. Hey, hey. You awake? You hear me? Where is she? Eleanor, where is she? Answer me. Answer me. Where's Eleanor Malone? I'm not going to ask again. Tell me where you're keeping Eleanor.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing?
If we don't find out what room she's in soon, it'll be too late. There's too many of them down there, and I get nervous with public speaking. So this is our only shot. Hit him.
What?
You want to find her? Be a parent? This is what it takes. Now, can she rely on you or not? Hit him!
Oh.
Where is she? I know you brought her in. You may have taken care of her too. I bet you were even nice to her, right? Bet it felt good, looking after her, feeding her. Oh, you did. Hey, look at me. She's not your pet. Hit him.
Tell us where she is.
You know all those times she smiled? Every time she thanked you, said your name? She didn't mean it. She wasn't being nice. She doesn't give a shit about you. Hit him. You're gonna cry now? She never asked for any of this. She'll never trust anyone again. She'll grow up angry and bitter. Where is she? Where's the girl? Hit him again. What are you doing? Hit him. You'll never see Eleanor again. He's our only shot. We have to make him talk. Now hit him. You'd pick him over her. Your own daughter. No wonder you walked away from her. No wonder you gave up. We can't look for her with him in here like this. He'll call out. You hit him, or I will. You wanted to find her, but this is too much. Well, I'm not going to stop.
Whoa! Hey! Get up! What are you doing?
I'll do whatever it takes. I won't stop looking.
What are you talking about?
You're leaving her all over again, your own daughter.
You're not Dad! But we were told he...
Told what? Who told you?
Well, we didn't know she had any family. I would have said something if I had known. She's in room 15.
Voilà. Premier indice.
Eleanor.
We're too late.
We'll find her.
Where? You don't get it. She's downstairs with them. We can't get to her now. We'll find her. Jesus. Yeah, that's the first thing. The first thing you've said that's even sounded like you give a shit. The first time that you've sounded like her father. Why are you even here? She wouldn't even be here. If she was my daughter.
Not mine.
What?
Eleanor. She's not my daughter.
What are you talking about?
I never said that. In fact, I've never said that.
Your name's on the birth certificate.
Yeah. It kept me on there. For her sake. You know, maybe you're right. I don't even know why You can't miss what you never had. Never really had.
Why now?
Your letter. It meant she was looking.
Christ, if you'd looked sooner then... It might have gone well.
And I know what I was missing. Somehow it was safer this way. But now she's missing, and
You're here.
Yeah.
Come on, there must be something in here. Start looking. What do you think it is?
I have no idea. More of a shower guy myself.
The fact you have a preference is sad.
No, it's quicker than waiting for a bath. Never had the patience for it.
I would lay in the tub for hours.
The smell.
It's my father who drank Bushmills.
Is he not around anymore?
This doesn't make sense. We're on the second floor. This hatch would just lead to the bathroom downstairs, unless the whole place was designed for these hatches.
Yeah, and this pipe, God only knows what.
A bunch of people holed up in a hotel, wear masks, take baths and teenage girls. I don't get the connection.
Ouais, sur ce genre de jeu-là, c'est très rare qu'ils mettent avec. Pour respecter le lit, parce qu'il y avait la poupée, enfin le lapin. Il doit en avoir quoi, 2, 3. Peut-être 2, 3 et encore pas dans ce style-là, parce que chez eux,
Sometimes you can't help but imagine.
dans la boîte de production là, il n'y a jamais la VF. Mais t'as une boîte de production qui fait la même chose, c'est pas le même jeu. Et là, t'as la VF dessus. Ah, pas toujours, mais t'as quelquefois.
Had a bear, similar to that growing up. It's my favourite.
Unless she still has it.
You bought her that.
I may have left. I'm not completely heartless.
Why would they bring that? You don't kidnap someone and bring their prize Teddy along for the ride. She's 17. A whole bag of her stuff.
What does that mean?
This wasn't some random grab.
Ouais.
Rude to read a girl's diary. I know we've never met, but he's still my dad. That means we have a connection, right? The more scared I get, the more I know he's coming for me. So Eleanor doesn't know.
Her mum wanted to keep it from her.
Yeah, well, mums don't always know what's best. How'd you both meet?
Happily. I spilled my drink on her in a bar. Didn't faze her, she just laughed, which I loved. She was always so driven, always looking for the next adventure. She even had a bag packed by the door, always ready. And suddenly one day, the bag went back in the wardrobe. She stopped going to work, rushing to start a family. We've never even talked about it. Happened so quickly, I'm not sure I ever caught up.
Is that when she cheated?
No, she didn't get her writing skills from me, that's for sure.
Alors. Poche.
What's that?
Won't people be there? I'm scared. It's her writing. I'll sneak you out of the orangery.
Mr. H. Well, at least someone's helping her.
She used to lock me in the house when she popped out. My mum. I'd always find a way to sneak out. I'd head to the park in the summer. I'd force the boys to let me play football with them. There was this small car park with tall trees around it. That's where he grabbed me. I was too young to know what he was doing at the time. Even thought he'd let me go after. When that room finally got colder, I knew they couldn't find me. Think of Mum and Dad. I would sit in his crook when he watched his films. I remember seeing them pick the locks. Of course, it's much easier in the movies. I only have my hairpins. Much harder to learn. Took me a long time. When that door finally opened, it wasn't even that far from home. I outran all the boys that day. Across the park. The front door was unlocked. I ran straight in to find Mum drunk. Dad had left. I'd stopped looking. Mum was happy at first, but that was soon drowned out. Didn't speak much after that. Every time I questioned her about it, she'd up and leave. Locked inside again. Knew she blamed me for Dad. Sometimes Wonder if I never left.
Yeah, I didn't get your first name.
I prefer Price, but it's Rebecca.
Doesn't sound like it was your fault, Rebecca. Look, it's hard to fail as a father. But he'll come around. I know he will.
I don't think so. People don't change, even if they want to.
They could be long gone.
Ice is still hard.
Look at all this stuff. It's labelled room 8 to 51.
It's not just Eleanor he's smuggling.
Or she. Well, it could be anyone.
Why are they sneaking crap around?
Their memories. Keepsakes.
We're out of time. But we're getting together downstairs. We have to go.
They might have got her out already.
I don't want to take that chance. We should get down there.
We don't know who we're looking for.
I won't leave her down there alone. I want her to know someone's here. Someone came to find her. You stay. Find out whose room this is. Don't get confused with shit that isn't theirs. Look for personal stuff. And don't leave me down there alone. You'll come looking for me, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'll meet you at the bar.
Boum. Commencez par le bureau. Téléphone, parce que le téléphone. C'est bien, mais ça.
I was wondering if you could smuggle over something large, then delete it from my records. I haven't bathed yet, so it's my dog, her dog. Let me know. Room 38.
Voir. Ah, c'est une radio. Putain, faut quitter un soc. pris sa carte d'identité. Ah, le permis de conduire, ok. Comment il y en a, c'est pas ce qu'il y a. Mhm. La radio, vraiment. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Tout, y'a que ça? Y'a que ce qui a fait le lit, y'a que ça? Oh, c'est des
Good
masses.
evening. I'm Mr. Sorry, my love.
I'm Mr.
And Mrs.
Johnson. We do hope you have a great swell night.
I just don't like it.
I'm taller now. You like that?
No, I don't like it.
Why? Tell me why you don't like it.
Because I just changed my damn mind to Darius, that's why. Now get your ass upstairs and put on the other suit.
First of all, check your tone. And second of all, I ain't changing. I'm feeling fresh.
You just better stop your crying or I'll give you something to cry about.
Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
I'll leave your ass here the whole term.
Oh, yeah, I wish you would.
Alors va s'asseoir sur la chaîne. Je vous laisserai petit à petit parce que...
You're here to ask, no doubt. Answer's no. Failed to get enough signatures. A go? They'll refuse to change the wording.
Jordan.
No, you're supposed to start afresh, but this is important. I'll give it another crack next term. Span, I mean. Just hope she can last.
Coming at you live from the Altai with another dance on the swell. The night of no return for the term. Make sure that suit fits. 7:45 at the sound of the beep.
2 McAllens. Neat.
I know who we need to find.
It's hopeless. They've changed. Everybody. This whole place, it's like they've... How are we supposed to know who anyone is? How do I even know it's here?
You don't know me, but I found you.
Maybe we have a shot. If we work this out, we can finish this.
Okay, sweeties, that's the mission bell. If you're happy with your fit, please make your way to the hall for the Swell Night celebrations. Speedily.
Come on, we might still have time.
Term of retirement for me.
Are you sure this is it?
The letter said they'd meet in the orangery, but I don't see him.
It wouldn't matter anyway, he could be anyone. We need to get this right. Ask the wrong person the wrong question, it'll give the game away. We need to be subtle.
We should bring our special guest out soon. One final song until the swell night begins and we present our newest verse of the year.
Screw all that. Pick one. Find a connection. Once you're sure, give me the signal and we'll ask together, but you have to be sure.
Right. Evening.
Good evening, sir. Madam. Splendid swell, isn't it?
Do you like music?
Yes. Classical. I don't go for the modern stuff. Just classical.
Tell me about Dr. Aniston.
There's not much I can say. He was a comrade. Owe her my life.
Can I get you a drink?
I do believe it customary to partake in a beverage. But I gave that rank up many, many terms ago.
Any reason?
I turned out to be a cheap date. Blindingly slow. But don't let me stop you. You never know when it'll be your last.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. But this suit just doesn't feel right.
You need to see a doctor?
No. Dr. Aniston would never put me into a bad body. None of us. I'll be all right. You'll see.
Is that it? Is that all we can...
We are who we say we are. We have measured, we have fitted. The swell night dawns, and with it the beginning of a new tide. Bring out the new verse.
saved her, then I was right. But now I know how they felt. Helpless.
Should anybody here give any reason why this girl should not be given to Dr. Aniston?
It's not too late.
For the means of the call.
We all need to walk away sometimes. Trust me.
Speak now.
I'll tell her you came. Now go. Rebecca. Go.
I'm Eleanor's father.
Who are you?
I'm Eleanor's father.
No, you're not. We know you're not.
I am who I say I am.
It is true. Dr. Aniston is our founder and seeker of the core. But the etiquettes are above all and state that no mind until fully developed shall be used. Rules and traditions should be followed. Does anybody here agree? Then we are agreed. You have our blessing to leave with the girl. But first, you shall meet with Dr. Aniston.
Do you know the real reason rats are bred in the lab? They don't bite. They have no experiences, ergo, the cage doesn't frighten them. But parenthood frightened you. Am I right? Joshy?
Have we met?
Intimately. Though I never expected to again, not after I told you she wasn't yours.
I knew it. I knew she wouldn't have... Not like that. It was you. You took her.
Aren't you impressed? They've all swapped bodies. They all choose to. As did she. Adventurous one, your wife. Not unlike my husband, my real husband. It was his idea that we use the machine so that my work would be taken seriously as him. It worked, of course. I transferred my consciousness into his. But I miscalculated the trajectory and sent him into the walls of this building. I mean, I learned a valuable lesson that night. The machine requires a spherical design.
You murdered him?
I made history by erasing his. But they made me vow never to sacrifice another's experience to bring him back. The experience sparked a new thesis. Was his death in vain, or now complete? See, the machine is no longer the answer, but the tool. To walk in the footsteps of others and find a common core, our purpose in life. Why did you come, Josh? Weren't you looking for a greater purpose than making others rich? We both know you never wanted children. That's why you were chosen.
I came for her.
Now you have her. What's that going to solve? You've seen the others, am I right? They're given the opportunity of lifetimes, squandered by their own personal prices. They don't appreciate the sacrifice it would take. Only him. There's no evidence he can't return.
You want to bring your husband back?
Imagine what he's seen, what knowledge he could impart. Whether there truly is a place beyond our own. I mean, even a god.
By sacrificing Eleanor.
One thing I know to be fact. This is the meaning of her life. She was bred for this. I almost envy her.
Her life isn't meaningless.
Far from it, sweetie. Her life is meaning. She will give us all purpose. All those who follow. After her, no other life will be wasted. Let me tell you why you came. For the experience. Give her to me, and you can keep that packed bag by the door. There is no waste in the scientific method. Only more answers. So, what is yours? You've chosen. Fair enough. We're not monsters here, Josh. We could force someone, but we follow a higher purpose. One governed by etiquettes. But the etiquettes forbid you from taking her without first proving her value to you.
Hey!
dans le dossier. Carte de visite. Elle l'a pas. C'est tout. Non. Il n'y en a pas grand chose. Ouais, dans les textes on a la lettre. Ok. Ok. Bon bah il est spécial. Vraiment spécial celui-là. Bon bah les potos. Moi je dis à plus tard. Portez-vous bien. C'était ce soir, on va bien.